Welcome once again to another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. As always, I thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos. Hopefully, you will find them informative, and when you go to your local bookstore and make your book buying purchases, that these books will be under consideration because they are highly recommended. They're two nonfiction books, very interesting books, very different. The first one is Dancing is the Best Medicine. The science of how moving to a beat is good for body, brain, and soul. And this is written by Julia F. Christensen and Dong Shan Chang. This is published by Greystone and it retails for $24.95. David Bowie sang Let's Dance. Well, people have said dance like nobody's watching. Something so basic as dance can really do a lot for your mind, body, and soul. And as these two authors note, the benefits of dancing far outweigh anything negative. Even if you have two left feet and you feel awkward on the dance floor, even if you just want to put on some music at home and just dance around the living room or bedroom or dining room, it still helps in ways you would never believe. The authors have cited many studies in the book that they help with stress reduction, they help with sleep, they help with so many things. And there was even a study several years ago that found that people who danced, there was a selected group, that group had 76% less Alzheimer's diagnosis. So it's very interesting. And in the book, they tell us basically just how to dance. There's so many different types of dance, whether you want to do the salsa, the foxtrot, traditional dances of the good old days, today's hip-hop dances. Hey, whatever moves your feet should move your brain because it tells you that dancing, when people go to weddings, of course they want to go for the ceremony, the meal after, but another big attraction, if there is a DJ or a live band, is the dance. People just want to get out and just let loose. And in the book, on the authors cite dozens of samples and dozens of studies that it helps you lose weight. It just helps you in so many ways. And so if you're looking for an inspirational book that makes you want to dance and makes you get off your seat and move your feet, well, this book can't be beat. So it is very highly recommended. So that's the first book I wanted to draw to your attention this week. And the second book of note is The Marmalade Diaries, The True Story of an Odd Couple by Ben Aitken. This is published by Icon and it retails for $38.95. This is a very different sort of book. Truly an odd couple, as the cover notes. The book involves Winnie Carter. This takes place, by the way, in England. And Winnie Carter is 84 years old. And Ben Aitken, the author, was looking for a relatively inexpensive, place to stay. So through an organization, he was paired with Winnie. Ben is only 34 years old. So it's, talk about a generation gap. So you would think the two would clash quite a bit. And yes, there were times when she just didn't understand the younger person's perspective, but basically the two got along very well. Winnie took no guff from anyone, and the book is both serious and it does have its lighter moments. When the two of them were deciding what to watch on TV, Winnie wanted to watch a gardening show, so Ben had to go along and watch the gardening show, and he actually enjoyed it. He talks about when they went shopping, like she was 84, she did have limited mobility at times, but she still got out, and it was absolutely fascinating what Winnie talks about. She lost her husband of many decades. He died not too long before Winnie and Ben got together. And she also has had a son with cerebral palsy. He was in an assisted living home, and she did not see him that often. She really didn't leave her house that much until Ben came along, and he sort of, got her, to see outside her four walls. And like she still stayed home. He did most of the cooking. She was very critical, but she liked her marmalade, hence the title, The Marmalade Diaries. And when she was getting low on marmalade, she almost freaked out. She needed her marmalade. So the book will make you smile. It'll make you think. It'll give you, depending how young you are, it'll give you a respect for the elderly and the fact that old and young can get together, they can get along, and they can learn from one another. Ben definitely learned some things from Winnie, and Winnie certainly learned some things from Ben. So The Marmalade Diaries is a very intriguing book if you like a book with a difference. So those are the two books I wanted to draw to your attention, Dancing and Marmalade. So hopefully when you go to your local bookstore, you will seriously consider purchasing these two books. So I thank you for your time. Please send me your comments about them and about my other videos if you have the time. And do subscribe to my channels if you haven't already on YouTube and the Facebook Shelf Life Book Review channels. So until we meet again via book reviews, stay safe, stay sane, stay social distancing, and do stay in touch. Thank you again for watching. Bye for now.